we don't say much in our room because it's so much more football to be played, and we know what's coming up. We know the games that's ahead, and it's not success until December 3rd. Then we could talk about how great this season was.
And what is the goal now going throughout the rest of the season?
Making plays. You got to make the routine plays. You got to continue to be physical with blocking. We just got to continue doing what we've been doing and getting better at what we're doing.
Thank you.
No problem.
Last week, some of your receivers made some pretty nice catches. How do you think they're progressing as far as where they could be?
They got a long way to go, and it's more of a receiver aspect. They're there mentally, but they just have to continue to execute. Just the little things that I preach about, and once they get to that point, it's gonna be a good show.
What's in years past? They've kind of lost games to Kansas, the games they should have won. You're 6-0, so how do you stay focused? Keep them from thinking, oh, we're 6-0. We're in playoff talk, things like that.
They haven't played any. My guys haven't played any good football yet. They just give you spurts. I told them they tease you all the time. They tease everybody. They give you a good play here and there, but it's not consistent. And to win the Big 12, you have to be very consistent.
You've seen good athletic catches, I'm sure, a lot in your life. The number that you saw this past Saturday, is that above what you've seen? What you expect to make every catch, so I guess that's.
Everybody gets. I guess because I'm a receiver coach and I've seen it so much, I just don't get riled up over it like everybody else does. My thing is making play after play, and we didn't make play after play. So until we get to that point, you'll see me in here smiling.
So will you ever get to the point?
We showed the number of mistakes is dropping weekly. It's dropping, but the problem is we get a little bit complacent with what we do as far as route running. Like, I could beat them just doing this instead of doing what you're supposed to do. That mistakes happen.
So is that your biggest complaint sometimes, the route running? Because general people don't see that they're cutting it off early or running it deep or whatever. So is that your biggest complaint?
Yeah, that is. You see a couple throws Scholar made, it was a little off, and you'll see my receivers like tapping themselves on the chest like that's my bad, because they know they didn't do what they were supposed to do.
But they're getting better.
Getting better.
Coach, you talked about that physical element, the balls, you guys ball when it's in the air. Your receivers showed that last week.
Yeah.
You feel like your message is getting across?
Yeah, it's getting across in that aspect. I just need them to make routine plays. That's the biggest thing. We supposed to make plays. Those balls in the air, you're supposed to make those plays. That's why you do it. That's why you play that position, to be able to make those big plays. Now it's just the routine things that we gotta get really good at.